Last time on the Table Podcast.
The first one that got me going, I don't even know the dude's name, but like this girl played me this country song, and like the 808s was going so hard. I was like,
it's a nice country artist. Tennessee whiskey, you ever heard that before?
Tennessee whiskey.
You're tuned in to another episode of the Table Podcast, episode 21.
That's right.
Yes, today we have a fellow podcaster, director. Mike added in the notes. He was trying to be funny. He put a rapper.
Wow.
Yeah, he did that to you. Yeah, he did that to you.
Right there.
Arguing about that. Yeah, and enough games. Also a director. Got a documentary in the books. So, you know, multifaceted, very skilled individual we got in the building. Welcome, Angelica Marie.
I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me. I wanted to do 21.
Hey.
All right.
But I didn't want to, talk over to you.
No, you should have.
21.
Now you know.
21.
Please.
That's crazy, actually.
Have that kind of fun
That's
the whole
crazy.
time. This is starting off. Please.
That's fire.
Please.
We got it.
Every episode, we getting right into it. What motivates you? What keeps you going to do the things that you're doing? All this amazing work.
I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. I would definitely say this year really tried me, and I know this not even like it's so more to come for what I want to do. But this year was very trying, and I feel like what motivated me is knowing that I have multiple goals, that I want my family to be proud of me, and also like I really want to be somebody that contributes to the Black community. I know a lot of people feel like they don't have to do certain stuff just because they reach a certain level of success. But for me, I feel like, unfortunately and fortunately, as Black people, we gotta do it. We gotta be like everything. So my community motivates me. Black folks, y'all my motivation.
That's such a good answer. It's firstly a good turn because we've been having the same answer every episode.
Yeah, that's fire. So we gotta shout that out.
Yeah, like
it's like we love the family. You know what I mean?
It's not a bad thing though.
At all.
It's not bad. Just to be clear, it's just good to hear some fresh.
Because she
fresh
said
new take on
Black people. So that's all of us.
Yeah, we
you know
love
what
that.
I mean? That's family. That's not family. That's all of us. So shout out her.
And I feel like community. Yeah, so and it's cool because like we get a fresh new perspective on like what motivates you because like everybody kind of said the same thing like Key and Mike just said, so it's kind of cool that you said something a little different. So we appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I spend my money with Black people, and certain people be hard on me like, see, this why this, ooh. I'm like, nah, like I work way too hard to make money for me not to give money back to Black people or try to seek out, like, okay, who do I know that's Black that does this service? Because it's plenty of us, and a lot of times the reason why we haven't grown is because we don't have enough people looking at us or coming to us or spending money, so you can't always elevate. Like, if nobody coming to you, then it's hard for you to be like, okay, instead of having the small version of this, I can invest in a larger version, but you need money to invest. And typically, they not giving us the loans and they not giving us the venture capital, but that's a whole nother conversation. Like, they not giving the money we need for us to expand that way.
Right, yeah.
So it starts with us. And yeah, I agree 100%. Like for me personally, whenever I'm on or whenever I'm just out, I try to, again, like support Black as much as possible. I definitely eat at a lot of Black spots. Wear a lot of Black merch. Love Black clothing. If y'all see on all episodes, I'm definitely wearing something Black owned, you know what I mean? Because I feel like it's definitely important to put that money back in the community because we literally can't grow if we don't put the money in there with y'all. So, you know what I mean? Support each other. And that's really what we started the table for, honestly. That's kind of, it just brings it all back, full circle because we have our people come on here and we want everybody to know, like, we're doing positive things as Black people. We're not just, the stereotype, the negative that's portrayed in the media or on the news. We actually get into it out here. And all the people that have been on, for the most part, we know them personally. And if we don't know them personally, it just goes to show, like, it's people really out here doing good things, y'all. So support each other, man. You never know how far we can take it.
Yeah.
Straight up, man.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
That's definitely
well said. You said the same thing I was going to say. I was like, dang. I was like looking over here. I'm like,
yeah. Yeah.
So
You know what I'm saying? But
no, for real, that's what I was gonna say. And then I kind of was curious because this is something that's been on my mind lately. Like the past couple episodes, like our responsibility to our community, even through the content that we create, and like it's just funny because I think about this thing where some of us fully accept the responsibility, some of us don't at all, and like, is that right or wrong? Like, I have so many questions about it. I'm not even asking you a direct question right now. I'm just like kind of putting the thoughts out there because like, I'm like, is it wrong? Because like, they got to make their money too, I suppose, and like some people even like, it's a simple example would be like music artists. Like, so now are we going to condemn all the artists who never talk about anything positive, but we love their music? Like, are they? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's an interesting thing to think about.
I feel like it's a balance. Well, one, I might get the quote wrong, but what they say is like, for much is rewarded, much is required. And not to be like, get all deep and stuff, but when you look at our black leaders in the past, or even people who may not have been exactly labeled as leaders, because there's a lot of people who did community efforts beyond like your Malcolm X and all of that kind of stuff, right? There's so many other people in the community who made sure stuff was straight.
Black Panthers.
You know what I'm saying? Like all of this stuff, and it was different methods and it was different ways, but they all contributed and they all helped get us as far as we can. Even though, you know, like I don't know what it is like now, but like when we was young, you know, the neighborhood candy lady or the neighbors who looked out for you when you was outside on the block, like all of that is important. And I will say, when it comes down to music, I think there's a balance. I think there's certain artists who are talking about previous experiences or talking about the experiences that people are having. So I think it can exist in this world. Now, I will say, because I've seen it so many times, if you don't know nothing about what you're talking about, just say next question. Like, like you know, that's what it is.
That's so hard.
Like,
that's some
I know
of the best
everybody,
PR advice.
You know, everybody want to speak on it, and like right now, we know everybody getting asked like, oh, how you feel about voting or who you voting for, woo woo. Like, if you ain't studying, if you ain't reading nothing, don't. If you're not reading from a credible, liable type of scholarly place, please just don't comment on it. Because people look up to you. That's the thing. There's so many people that people look up to, especially with the internet. Like, people looking up to these people who you like, why would you look up to them? But they are. That's just the reality. Like,
that's like the world work. Like, and then I agree with you. Like, that's how come I don't even talk about certain topics. Just because, like, if I'm not knowledgeable enough on certain things, I just don't even talk about it. Because it's like I got to do more research. So yeah, I agree with that. Like, don't put your foot in your mouth at the end of the day. Like, you end up looking stupid.
That's professional PR.
Yeah.
To like, like it's funny because it's so simple, but so many people need to hear it.
Simple but effective, bro. It's like, you know what I mean? It'll save you a lot, and then it'll save people that, like you said, that look up to you. The harsh reality of walking into something they truly know nothing about. You know what I mean? I feel like knowledge is important, but then too, knowledge is dangerous when given to the wrong people. Or when the knowledge that you think you're given, it's not credible, bro. It's not doing any good. It's doing a lot more harm. So I think, you know, having the responsibility to give people information or knowledge, you got to be really careful with that, man. And the people that we even have on, like, our podcast, we love the support. We love, you know, people watching and everything like that. But too, as politically as, I'm trying to be politically correct with what I'm about to say. The people that come on this podcast, they're positive. You know what I mean? Everybody has their own, you know, issues in life. Nobody's perfect. But the people that we have on is pushing positivity. We're not with the negativity.
pushing peace.
You can have shock value with positivity. You don't have to have shock value with promoting negativity. You won't see that on our channel, like on our. We won't do that. So if you're looking for that, you know what I mean. You're looking for the wrong place. Now, we can't control the future. We can't control everything.
Right. Yeah.
If it happens, you know, that's life. We learn from that mistake. But what we are pushing here is positivity. So you're going to come on the table and watch us. You're just going to see positive individuals. You're going to see love, life, laughing. You know what I mean? Good vibes, man.
Yeah. That's what
Good
we want.
vibes, man. So, yeah, man, it's all about pushing peace, man.
Before we even get too much further, let's talk about you. We didn't even let's
really get into it.
You such a good conversationalist. We was just getting like,
We was letting you speak.
It was doing it too. Yeah, it was getting serious. That was good, but I was like, dang, we ain't doing.
Drop not a social. So, gang, please, what is your socials?
Dang, that's crazy. My okay, on Instagram, Angelica Marie Media. That's the same for TikTok. Then my personal page is Angelica Marie 24G. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you follow me on my personal page, I be doing whatever I want to do on there. And then Facebook, Angelica Marie Media. If you find me on Facebook, my personal page, don't even bother adding me because I'm not gonna add you. I've had that since 8th grade. There's no adding people. And then I mean like LinkedIn, LinkedIn, Angelica M. George, YouTube, Angelica Marie Media, website, Angelica Marie Media. Go over there because I am paying for the website. You know how you be paying for a website because it's professional?
Yeah.
Use that. Don't
just do it and just leave it. Yeah, no.
They not used to
That's
that
what you
level
do.
of professionalism.
Yeah, this too high, bro. This too high for the average.
Yeah, it's like people so used to Instagram, they probably like, I might just do business through Instagram, right?
She's like, actually, go to the website.
Let
me refer you to the website.
Same with Shots by Divinity.
Right.
Go to the website.
Go to the website. You want pictures? Go to the website.
Website. Book it to the website.
Right.
Come on now.
Don't ask us. Ask him. Don't ask us. Ask him.
No, for real.
How you doing? Ask him.
Y'all
Ask him.
y'all can ask me, man.
No. How much does he charge? No.
Okay.
No.
Please don't ask me how much you charge.
Refer to his website. We don't tell you.
Y'all are funny, dude.
No, for real, man. But Angelica, you are like we mentioned, you have a lot under your belt, man. I'll just go ahead and list a few of the things that you have. So, Angelica Marie George, because she already said it, so we just gonna go ahead and say the whole. You cool with the government being out there?
Yeah,
right?
basically how it's your
Yeah, bro. Like you know what I mean?
I did just hit y'all with Angelica today,
man.
yeah.
So yeah, she received her bachelor's in mass media arts at Clark Atlanta University. You feel me? So shout out that HBCU. That's where she got some education from, and she also later received her master's of art and film from Savannah College of Art Design in. Guess where? The ATL.
Master in the flesh.
Symbol or nothing, but
No
ATL,
symbol, but ATL Jacob. But yeah, she's very, very talented, man. So with all the those, accolades and things, she's basically a real life director. Like she really out here. Like some people just call themselves things, but she
went to school for that.
Has a degrees. Degrees in film. But yeah, so shout out you. Take us on that journey, gang. What put you on that path? What made you want to be a director? Because I know you can rap. You feel me? I thought you were gonna be a rapper, gang. I thought
I was gonna be a rapper too. I really thought I was gonna be a rapper too. I really did. I used to tell my mom, I was like, I gotta talk about this too because I think this is goofy as heck. I had one of these tickets to meet Big Sean, right, at Big 100.7. So I had met him and I shook up with him and I was like, I'm gonna be a rapper and stuff. I'm gonna see you again when I'm a rapper. Bro, I ain't never been in the studio and actually recorded it. But anyway, directing, so as far as directing, my mom always watched a lot of movies. So she put me onto a lot of things. And that inspired me. I watched Claudine, Cornbread Early Me. I don't know if y'all seen it.
I know about Cornbread.
Okay, because they old school.
Yeah, I know
Okay, you need to put the tapes in because they definitely on VHS.
Okay.
But yeah, a lot of those movies kind of inspired me to pursue directing. Also, I will say I thought I would be more so a music director. When you look at Hype Williams, you look at Director X, all of these people, I loved how visuals always looked and I was always a big music head. So for me, it was I want to be able to create these type of visions. And one of the movies that of course, we all love basketball, as far as scripting. Sure. But I've gotten into documentary, and the movie that really did it for me was Hoop Dreams. Y'all seen Hoop Dreams?
Yeah, I was just
Hoop Dreams? Is that, that's not Brown, right?
No, that's More Than a Game. You said LeBron?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's More Than a Game, which is a good documentary. But essentially, Hoop Dreams, I think that was taking place maybe in the 80s or something. It was two basketball players. They was following them since childhood. They was from Chicago. And they were deemed as they gonna go to the league, they gonna be all of these things. And basically, you saw their life all the way up until adulthood. And unfortunately, their dreams didn't really come true. It was just all of this hectic stuff, but the way it was done, it was it gave you so much empathy. And it wasn't for the fact that they didn't try hard. It was just life obstacles, like stuff happened. And we know with the NBA, like there is a timestamp on that.
Yeah.
Like with other dreams, it's not really a timestamp on, you know. But like the NBA is a timestamp. But that inspired me.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just simply curious. Is like music video something you are planning to get into? Have you done any secretly?
So I have done a couple music videos. I'm only gonna say one that I would actually care if y'all looked up. It's this guy named Guy Body Science. We did a music video for him, and we actually did it out of Big Boy Studio, like Big Boy from Outkast. So Stankofa. I can never say it right. I should know how to say that. That's the album, right? Y'all know how to say it?
I can, but I'll have to read it while I say it.
And it's like
I
a
can't even
bird.
say it and I'll read it.
STANKOFIA. But like that to me, it was fun. Like it was real like exploration. We did some other music videos that I was just like whatever. But I'm not gonna lie, not saying this was him, but I've worked in the music industry adjacent, and I'm sorry, that is just not. The music industry is just annoying. At one point, I dabbled in being a music manager. And all love to this person, they're a great talent. But the music industry is grimy, it's dirty. And it's not even, I won't say it's the music industry, it's a lot of people that are in there that don't have a lot of morals and ethics and integrity when they're handling business. So it's just so many things. And then also, like, a lot of stuff is just last minute, it's quick turnarounds. And some of that stuff not fun. Certain stuff don't have to be quick turnaround. In the entertainment industry, it's like a whole lot of that. But yes, I would like to direct more music videos. I would like to do live experiences, but I'm also just trying to be more mindful of who I give my time to within business, because time is precious. Like, stuff happens, but I think a lot of people don't understand how to be professional. And I'm not saying, like, you got to send an email. I'm just saying, like, communicate. Half of professionalism is communicating. So that's, like, the biggest thing. Like, you ain't got to have all the other fancy stuff, but that was just some of the roadblocks I ran into within music, and I was just like, all right, I'm cool.
I'm also curious if you're into like Broadway or theater.
Crazy enough, I love the theater. Honestly, high school was a big contributor too. I forgot about high school. Like I was like a student director, and then I would direct plays.
That's crazy.
I see it for real. I feel like there's this clear love for like. I can already see like you like setting the scene. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Like preparing that.
I love plays. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. What's your favorite play? I'm just curious. Well, I don't even know plays, but I'm
honestly, I didn't get to actually see the play, but I got to see the film. So Fences, I really enjoyed that.
Denzel Washington.
Yeah, and then it was another play that unfortunately I didn't get that I really wanted to see, but see with the cast that they have, and that was kind of like circulating for people to have the rights. It's called the Color Man. It's like Color Man. It was Mac Wiles or Tristan Wiles or however you know him. Luke James, Da Vinci. And some other people, like they were the initial cast, but you know, I don't want y'all to get flagged, but y'all remember what happened in 2019? We was all on locked up. Basically, that's not the play. So
the big C.
Not gonna say it.
You can't say that.
If you say it's gonna flag your video.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I was watching a video and they said the C word, and next thing you know, it's like that video was wow.
Like it'll have typically if you look on YouTube, it'll have like the restriction at the bottom after, like you say, it'll be like this. I know they was doing that for the longest. Like it doesn't, your video still be there, but they just don't.
I know it's like words you couldn't say, but I just didn't.
So that's one of the words?
Yeah.
No, you can say it.
I'm not saying.
But like it's gonna give you like at the bottom, it's gonna say like something about woo woo.
Your discretion is advised.
Yeah, like look back at videos that might say.
Is it like when they put like the CDC link and they're like where you can get real information? So it's kind of to avoid misinformation as well.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Because you know people were saying so and so kiss their cousin and it was weird stuff going on.
Kiss your cousin.
Whoa!
Like, it was so much weird stuff going on in false. Well, we was alive for it. It was so much false information. I was just like, all right.
Yeah.
It was
okay. Before we get too far away, because we're at a good point. We were talking about music, we were talking about documentaries, setting the scene. So I do want to ask about the process of like you creating your documentary and like what could you say about that?
Don't
Hey.
go in that game.
Hey, I this is hard. The easiest somewhat documentary that I did was one that was called like Black Men Smiling, because I love black men, right? Action.
What makes me smile is loyalty.
What makes me smile, seeing people create and transform and just be who they are, like, to their core.
And basically, I got a couple of guys that I was cool with in Atlanta, and we just kind of shot them, like, laughing and all of that kind of stuff. And I asked them a few questions of, like, what makes you smile, how you feel. That was beautiful. I love that. Right? We did some press on the street. And then I tried to do this other documentary, and it was about DJs up next on the ones and twos. That experience, one, I will say when I first started, I didn't know what I was doing for real. Yeah. Like, I mean, it's still stuff I don't really know, right? You'll never know everything about film because it's forever evolving. But for me, it was just a struggle. Like, I didn't like how it looked when we first shot it. Then we went back and shot it again on some better type of equipment. We had a better concise, but honestly, that probably took almost like 6 years off and on just because of situations. And then the original cast that I had, all of them weren't in it anymore. Then unfortunately, like, somebody else who I wanted to have a part of it, like, they passed away. So it was just like things like that happened. But overall, I had a screening for it. It turned out good, but I knew the journey for it, and I was just kind of like, damn, this shit gonna take this forever. And like, it wasn't like I was following these people around. It was like really simple, like talking head kind of stuff. And then this one that I'm currently working on, yeah. All right, this is where everybody in Milwaukee does music, because this get on my nerves. So I decided that I wanted to do a documentary about Milwaukee's music scene. Like, I had the idea for a while. I try to put some things in play, and it's just been a hectic experience. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like I was talking about, you know, trying years. Like, to be honest, this documentary, I was ready to just like give up on the shit. Then I remember how much money I done spent. Yeah. Cause Michael was there he helped me out on it too. But it's just a really interesting experience. I don't expect everybody to say yes to me, but how people were handling stuff just wasn't a fun experience. How people would say they were going to show up and they didn't show up. And it really sucked because the reality is Milwaukee got a lot of talent, a lot of great people. And the issue that I really have, and I think the issue with Milwaukee, is that we lack marketing. People don't know. Like, and I feel like that I was exposed to that even more when I went to Atlanta. And it was like certain people would be tapped in, but like they would be like, well, who y'all got in Milwaukee? And like some people would be like, oh yeah, Cuckoo Cow. No disrespect to Cuckoo Cow. We all love Cuckoo Cow. But that's a couple generations removed. Yeah. So it's kind of like that's the first person you name, and it's like we not doing enough. Right. And now I will say it's a little different. Like people, oh, y'all heard of Chicken P, or what's that young girl? I mean, yeah, people are saying Lakia and stuff too, but it's another young girl. Her name is like Shawnee something. She at the woman, you know? I know what you're talking about. Like her, so like that's buzzing, but that's with the help of TikTok. And I just feel like it's been
talking about Lonnie P?
Is it Lonnie P?
No. I think she's talking about
the skinnier, like she's
talking about certified trapper.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah,
she's tiny. Not in a bad way. Nothing wrong being tiny.
She's
Wait, did you say Lana P?
No, Lonnie P is
Lonnie P is somebody too though.
That's Brooklyn homegirl who was on here who I did the episode.
No. That's Lonnie Monet.
Lonnie, but she called her name Lonnie P too. Lonnie Monet, Lonnie P.
But I think I know who you're talking about. Why can't they?
Maya P. I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Maya P.
Let's go with P.
It was some P. I
said the last part right.
I mean, all of them people I think are people. Like,
yeah. No, we were saying real people for sure.
Yeah, they were all actual real names. Those are real names.
We weren't making this up.
We were
talking about fake. Cause I say Shawnee, I'm like that's somebody too. But honestly, my whole experience, like I still gonna push forward with the documentary, but it's just like I feel like a lot of people was playing in my face. And then I mean, it ain't released yet, but I gotta cut a whole interview because of some shit this person then got into on the news. Like,
Oh yeah,
somebody who I interviewed, they basically called a whole murder case, and I don't want them included.
Yeah,
like,
that would be.
It's just like one of them things that I'm just like, and that's also that goes back to like being able to produce and direct your own stuff. You had a creative control. Like, unfortunately, the person didn't even get the best interview. No way.
Yeah.
So him being removed is whatever, and then he got into that situation. It's just kind of like whatever. But it's just so many more things that I want to do with that documentary. I'm still gonna put it out. I would just like to have more pieces in it, but at this point, we're a couple years in with this, and people, it ain't been playing the way. It hasn't been playing in my favor, so I think I'm gonna get to the point where I'm gonna try and get a couple more pieces. If it don't work, y'all gonna get what y'all get, and then I hope that somebody continues, because I wanted this to be something where like, oh shit, like I fuck with Milwaukee, let me check this out, or okay, let me go ahead and make another version of this and stuff, so we go all, because there's so many multifaceted people in Milwaukee. There's so many different sounds in Milwaukee. Just even y'all, interviewing Ishtar, Budar, and Wave, like that's a whole different sound compared to like your Chicken Peas, like Certified Trapper. Those are different sounds, but they still exist in Milwaukee, and they still have a great fan base. And I think that should be highlighted. That's no different than when people want to compare Atlanta. You have your Outkast, you have your T.I. Those are still different, but they belong in that space. Like they belong to be talked about. They still are the makeup of what makes Atlanta great. No different than Milwaukee.
That's true. Okay.
I feel like I was long-winded, but
No, that was beautiful. That was beautiful.
It's a podcast.
That's what we
so
do.
like we like
You
the
are
answers.
This is the funny thing is you think you're talking too much, but like this is what we like hope for. Like not to say all of our after every episode we're like best episode ever.
Literally, we haven't had one episode where we're like, no shaky. That one was fire, man. That one was
Every
fire.
time we done,
That was
we're
the
like,
best one.
yep, that was it. Another one.
I love that for y'all.
We literally be like, no, that was actually better. I don't know how it was better, but that was good.
That was
Like,
better. Yeah.
I love
But
that
we've
for
still
y'all.
been waiting for
Thoughtful answers.
long-winded
like that.
answers.
Yeah.
Like,
We like
that's
that.
cool to me. I'm fine with
Not
that.
against it.
And I did grasp the substance of the answer. I feel like it's still in the making, which I didn't actually catch because I was seeing clips already.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? That was part of my little looking into it. So I thought it was living somewhere, and I just hadn't seen it.
Nah.
So you working on it, and you're trying to show like the multi-talented city we have, which I hope we can show better too on here. Honestly,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're doing okay.
Tell all the people that mess with y'all, respond to my DMs or something. Email me back.
Wow,
Another
yeah,
one, her bag.
for sure.
Yeah, because there's some people that I'm just like, because I really wanted to be a big screen, and like I want to have it at the Orient School. Like I want us to all sit there and eat popcorn.
So
like,
look, man.
that's my dream and goal. I want us all to be like, yeah, like let's do that. And I don't care where it lives after that. It can live on YouTube, wherever. I don't care if it never gets on a big distribution platform.
But it's gonna
like,
get there. It's gonna get there. So look, this is what we're gonna do, straight like this. All the homies, you know what I mean? Do I gotta say more?
Yeah, come hit me.
Come on.
He just turned into a mime.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I was waiting on you. I'm like,
I don't even want to say no
He said-
more, man.
Hit me like Mike Jones.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Tap in. I don't even want to say no more, man.
I know y'all watching, and I feel like it might be a couple people we might have to like.
Come on, man.
because I got.
Send them my way. I've probably been in their DMs already.
Well, maybe
They
they ain't
probably
see.
left me already.
Maybe they ain't see those.
Full
You know
circle
what I'm
moment,
saying?
man.
No, you
Full
don't want to
circle.
get. I'm not
Yeah.
for real. I'm for real.
We gonna talk
I'm be here.
about it.
I'm be here for a minute. I'm being time for a minute.
We should try
Tap
it.
in.
Yeah, I have no problem with that, and I hope we can help with something
Yeah.
I think we can do it.
That's part of our vision
I think
anyway.
that's what this-
and you've
what
been
this is
talking
what this
marketing. You know what I'm
This is
saying?
what we
Marketing
do.
is another thing that like
I
I
mean,
hope
I'm put y'all in
we
the
can.
credits too. You know what I'm saying?
can.
I ain't got no money for y'all.
Man,
I'm gonna let y'all know.
We take credit.
this is the credit. This the
Yeah,
payment
this
right
what
here.
do
You're
it for
paying
us.
us.
You
Like,
came
just-
here
yeah,
with
so
time.
That's what we need.
Yeah.
You feel me? This is about you. But
And we learn it's real gems.
Oh, yeah, yeah. No
You've
cap.
been really doing that,
No cap.
honestly. Like
Because
usually
what-
I have to probe for
Mhm.
gems, like ask questions, but you just been
It's
like
been far.
Oh,
casual.
gym dropper.
You just been
like
like
I
sprinkling
promise
them
you,
all for us.
I'm about to
Yeah.
just
Next question.
instead of trying to figure it out.
Next question.
Don't know.
So, I mean, you were talking about your documentary, and one question I had was like, what's some advice you wish you had taken while you were making, or while you're making this documentary that you're making, the Sound of Milwaukee, Sounds of Milwaukee?
I wish somebody would have gave me some real advice. I guess I should have seeked it. I think, damn, what's some advice? No, I really do wish that more people would have gave me advice, because I don't feel like I got advice, but I think that's also like my demeanor in life. A lot of people think that I don't, like, not to toot my own horn, but I definitely come off as very like strong-willed, strong-minded, determined, so I think a lot of people don't.
They get intimidated by that?
I mean, maybe it's intimidation, but people don't just like give me advice. But I think that also goes back to, I guess I should have seeked the advice from people. But I also don't know. I'm really trying to think like what's something that what did I misstep with? I don't know. I'm sure I misstep with something. Like, I know I'm not perfect.
Right.
So I'm really trying to think. Damn.
I mean, no
Maybe a good
answer
one.
is fine.
Yeah, that's okay. You know, you think about it, it might come back to you. Right?
I want the
Next question. Next question.
But yo, man, I would I know you had something else, Keith, before I just go ahead and jump.
No, go ahead.
Motherfucker. Oh my eye. Okay. Podcasting. We know you podcast too, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about that?
We know.
Let's talk about it.
You're doing it right.
We're gonna talk about that?
We can talk about
Let's
that.
talk about your podcast, gang.
Alright, so everybody be on me about this.
Yeah,
Alright.
cause you was on me.
Y'all was.
You
I
was.
ain't gonna lie. So I got a podcast called Ain't No Filter. Initially with me, you know, I have an opinion on a lot of stuff, and I deserve a mic. You know how people like, everybody don't need no mic. We need to make mics $1 billion. No, I be talking real stuff, right? So basically for me, I grew up watching 106 Park like most of us have, and I always wanted to be like a media personality, and I'm like, F it, like, I'm gonna do my own podcast. I call it Ain't No Filter, because we really just, like, we ain't no filter. I let people cuss on there, whatever the case may be. I don't know, like, it wasn't the goal, isn't to really make money off of it, but I enjoyed it. It's been on pause. It's been on the pause for like 2 years, and people be like, what is going on? But I'm sure, like, as y'all have had this experience with podcasting, it's just me as a host. But it was like timing with getting somebody to work the camera. It was like guests, people saying they coming and they not coming.
Ooh, Lord.
And my whole thing is, I don't have an issue just sitting here and chatting as well. But like when you prepare for a person, you like, oh, we about to talk about this topic. This gonna feel good to release it on this day. Woo woo. And then person don't show up, or it's a lame excuse, or you can't find nobody to work the camera. It's like, yeah, you can kind of work the camera yourself, but it's kind of like I did do an episode where I worked the camera and I was on the mic. Like that ain't it, right? And it's like, I be trying to let people know I'm not a millionaire. Like, I don't have like a whole lot of bread to give you and stuff. I'm be transparent. Like, I don't got a whole lot of bread to pay you your probably desired rate to be on my camera right now.
Yeah.
So it's just stuff like that. I did, my vision board for this year did say relaunch my podcast. So hopefully we see episodes.
It's coming back.
We got like a month left in this year.
But I'm saying, it can still, you said one episode, it just takes one day.
I know. Because I really miss my podcast. That was my outlet for real.
Bring it back, brother.
I'm going to bring it back. Y'all
Man.
go on my podcast?
I didn't want to ask.
Right.
Y'all
But
didn't wanna-
I was like,
I didn't want
hoping.
to ask, but if you bring it back for one episode this year,
Of course.
I'm here.
Yeah, let's chop it up.
I'm here, Bucko. That's all I'm saying.
So what do you enjoy most about podcasting?
Being able to develop questions and ask people shiz, not ease stuff, like being able to ask them. I'm trying to think of some of the people who I've had, like all these conversations about like relationships. We had a lot of conversations. We had a lot of topics about relationships. It's a young lady from here with a group of her other college friends. She owns this game called, oh my gosh, I feel so bad. Oh, Spill It. They had like events here and stuff, like you should tap in with them. And we played the card game on an episode of my podcast. It was just fun. The cards was very interesting. Some of them was a little wild. Some of them was like, it was a time. Like it was stuff like it was stuff like that was cool. I enjoyed that, developing the questions. I love being able to pull stuff out of people, getting people comfortable, and then they being like, okay, we about to talk about this real quick. Like being able to, talk about the topics that people swear aren't important. And I kind of want to dive into this 50-50 conversation. Like, I want to do an episode on that. I don't know if y'all know something about that.
Yes.
The man 50-50 with women?
Yeah. I mean, you married. I don't know if the rest of y'all are.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
It's the way
I
y'all.
haven't figured that part out yet. I don't know.
No, I'm not.
It's
I
like,
see y'all over there iced out on the couch.
Oh, hold on. Hey, next year I'm gonna start back dating. This is not a wedding ring. I just like it on this finger.
Hey, she said, what?
I just like it on this finger. Just in case, you know. Next
He was
year,
literally about to. 9. He's like, I was just playing.
She said, right, you was like,
I
this
think that's to
ring?
be clear. Because you did say on our fingers. I was like, this is cute.
I thought it was the icy couch. I was like, hey, they over there.
Icy couch is good.
Icy couch. What?
This is cute.
Alright, well, none of us got rings.
Michael the only one. Shout out to him.
Come on, man. 6 years. 6 years.
Y'all are dope. That's
That's
beautiful.
12 years together.
Yeah.
Y'all know the
Shouts out to y'all.
I won't tell it again.
It's
I
crazy.
really like
It's crazy
my
when you get to
married
see
friends.
it.
Yeah.
We really saw that.
Bro,
Y'all
that's crazy.
did. Y'all
That's
were
crazy.
right at the helm.
That's
Right at them.
Yeah.
From the start. You guys never left.
With us the whole journey.
The whole time. She has to. Pretty much.
Wow.
17 years.
Top 5 feels appropriate.
Top. Which one? Oh, we have a list of those.
Oh,
by the way.
Oh, it was one that sounded good.
But we gotta which one sounded good to you? Because there was a bunch of them. But you know, we could let the guest, of course, if y'all.
Oh yeah, you can pick.
Nah, don't have me pick. Y'all pick. Y'all pick.
So which one
I've
was you
seen the
for?
different top
Podcast
fives. Y'all pick.
personalities.
Top
That's hard
podcast
for me.
personalities?
Really?
Okay, I think that's hard for me.
You think
I
so?
mean, I'm not
Hey,
ready, but I
listen,
feel like I could.
They
go.
not even
I got
asking me, and I'm like, I can't give
Can't
you
get
5.
five?
It's tough for me, bro.
I mean, if
It's
y'all
tough.
don't have a full 5, it's not
Or
required.
not, how about just social media?
Personality?
Yeah, just
That's
social
even
media
worse.
people, period. Would that be?
Y'all
You said that's even worse?
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, that-
I probably got 5 podcasts.
I could tell you a couple people like I mess with. It ain't gonna be 5. But
That's
I
cool.
don't tap in with everybody. I
You're
just
fine.
don't.
I'll kick it off, make it easy on y'all, give y'all some free ones.
Go ahead.
ahead. You know what I'm saying? We can go from there. Obvious answer, Joe Budden.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Easy,
And-
wham bam,
Thank you.
Boosie. Iconic clips.
Okay.
That does count.
Yeah, it does. I'm not.
He does too many interviews to not be considered a
He's
person.
basically a podcast.
He does too many.
He's basically a podcast.
I'm
He's-
not saying he a podcast.
This is the only thing. He's like a resident Vlad. Like, it's almost like he a Vlad TV
Synonymous.
employee or something over there. But he's just crazy. He just has a good time. That's like my like sleeper pick. I wouldn't have, if I would have put together a list, he wouldn't have made it. But
Off the top.
but off the top of the head,
I'm gonna go Boost.
I'll slide him. I watch a lot of I don't know how many of our viewers would be aware of like Fig Community World, Community, you know what I'm saying? I just mentioned Pun in the chat. Pun is one of my favorite personalities. Well, they got a show. They do What Could Go Wrong with some people know T-Rail, like from Heather, whatever. It's a whole.
T-Rail like the rapper singer?
T-Rail, No Jumper.
He used to work.
Oh, I don't like No Jumper. I don't like how they get down.
He used to
Well,
be
yeah,
there. He's
he
not
was- he
there
was
now.
with- he
They
was with them.
separated.
That's where he would, like,
when all
start
the black,
off at.
When all the black people left, he moved
T-Rail used to be close with Tiger.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tiger's
yes,
right
yes,
hand.
yes.
Yeah, he was like Tiger right hand. Yeah, with Heather.
Okay.
That's why I say Heather, because I know
Yeah.
girls.
Oh, don't do it like that. I just have to.
I never knew
I
her,
really
but
thought
every.
you. But he is a rapper too, though. Am I sure?
He made music at a time. He's not a rapper. I don't think he dropped an
Ask him what
album.
he think he is.
He will say
like
he's
a
a
thug.
rapper because he got a song with I Am Sue. He do got like an official. It got millions of views.
Really?
Yeah.
Gotta go listen.
He
I've
do
never
have
heard
like
T-Rail.
tracks. He got tracks out,
Crazy
bro.
work.
He got
I'm gonna
tracks out.
check it out.
But I like Pun. Pun relates to him. T-Rail, one of my favorites over there. But Pun, I like Pun a little more. I like Nate Jackson. He do podcasting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I sent that in the chat too.
Comedian.
Yeah. He got one with Owen Wilson.
Gary Owens.
Yeah. Oh, I said Owen Wilson.
Gary Owens.
That's the dude from
Skin Hood.
Wedding Crashers. Not Owen Wilson.
nose,
Yeah.
Crooked nose.
Oh, wow. Hey, wow.
Wow. And there's one more. I don't like my list no more. But
That's crazy.
do academics count?
Yeah.
He
He
can't.
would.
He can't count. He can't count.
Blocked. No, it's fine.
Right.
I do got him blocked for real.
For real?
Yes, I had to block him. Yeah. No.
Really?
He's nuts.
I don't like how
He look weird, bro. Like
He is weird.
after After he was getting into it with everybody, it was weird. Like,
Oh, true.
Like, don't we all know who he was getting into. It's like, don't get me wrong. We all have our days where you might, pop off, right? Mm-hmm. But it's just he do too much for me.
Yeah, nah. I actually.
It'd be less about the music.
You convinced me to rescind that.
He said,
answer.
"Can I do it over?"
I don't pay attention to beefs though. To be like when podcasters do beef, that's why I be forgetting that he's had so many.
He be getting into it a lot.
Yeah,
all the time.
he's doing a lot. He be talking crazy, like the Freddie Gibbs, Meek Mill. He be talking crazy. I'm happy you reminded me of that.
Yeah, I
see. That's good. We have this conversation. Okay, Mike, go ahead with what you got.
What's your 5? Or you want me to go over here?
You should go. I got 3 so far.
All right,
do
my
3,
5.
bro. Okay, I'm gonna do.
Yeah, go ahead, do your 3.
I got. Dang, that's good. I like Joe Budden podcast.
Okay.
They a little entertaining, even though Joe sometimes he can be a little whatever. You know what I'm saying? I listen to New Rory and Maul podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, I like them a lot.
That's not bad.
Yeah, and then I listen to sports podcasts. I like What's Right with Nick Wright. That's kind of like where I'm at right now. Okay. Yeah, that's it for me. Pretty smooth, pretty easy. But like it's so many, I can't really pick.
It is.
Like, I cannot really pick.
I really don't like my list. I swear.
He said, I just rattled him
on
off.
the notes.
For him to really like this top 5, and then that's what I'm saying. Like he wanted this top 5.
It sounded fun. I usually be ready for the top 5s though. Whenever we do top 5s, I be putting mine in the notes sometimes, like they can see it.
Yo,
He said this was a good one.
He said as soon as he said top, I got 10 for sure.
I got 10.
I got 15.
Because I like podcasts. But
Is Charleston White a podcaster?
I would consider him
considering who we
one. I would consider him one. I'm not gonna lie.
Do he got a podcast?
He has.
He gets on other people's podcasts.
But he
personalities.
He's a personality.
Personality, yeah, he would be a personality, right?
He doesn't have his own, but he gets on other people's.
My 5, bro. I'm gonna go. You have your 5?
No, she wants to say Charleston White.
No, he one of the people I ignore on the internet too, so I really don't know. It's something he said at one point that I made me ignore him. Anytime I see his name, whoop, slide I see his face, whoop, I don't.
Hey, he a little controversial, but like I think he kind of funny. I don't agree with some of his behavior, but he's pretty funny.
It's entertainment.
Yeah, it's entertaining.
He's been going pretty far lately.
This most recent little thing with Woody, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, that one is nuts.
And I only know pieces because I do this with them.
Yeah,
but
that's wild.
The thing with the internet entertainment though is that a lot of people don't. There's people on the internet who don't have critical thinking skills. That's where I kind of be having an issue sometimes because some people think that's real. Or I'm not speaking on that situation because I'm not really familiar, but like in general, when we see like funny skits, like a lot of us be like, oh, ha. Other people get in the comments like, oh my gosh, or they run with it and they think that it's real life.
Yeah, it could be misleading too. They be doing a lot of things to paper chase, so you really never know.
You never know.
Yeah. I just stay out of it.
But I just know mine.
I cheated and I scoured the internet. I cheated. I went on my phone to get some pics.
So you finna re-rattle your 5?
No, but I gotta at least say somebody who I really enjoy because he's seriously good for the culture.
Go ahead, folks.
And I forgot to say his
I
name.
was gonna say
19 Keys.
Okay.
I've watched.
Yeah, he's really a good podcaster. What he's doing is really good work. It's just empowering. Yeah. I can't leave him on. I had to say that one. I mean, Joe Rogan too, y'all. But, you know what I'm saying?
another one.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I was just saying, I had to cheat a little bit for that one because I had to put something in.
This is it.
No more.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
Because you was naming some other people that I was like, okay, Black.
She was like,
I ain't say Black. I never said Black.
Okay, you brought him up.
I said Boosie.
Boosie be on Vlad.
Yeah.
Boosie be on
I said even though he a resident Vlad podcaster.
she said, Vlad.
On what?
Vlad.
She said I can't mess with bro.
Vlad?
I ain't
Really?
naming my top
Yeah,
5.
no Vlad.
All right, now I
No
got my
Vlad.
5 real quick.
Go ahead, bro.
We gonna go, because Vince Staples. Gotta go Vince Staples.
Ooh.
I'll get Vince Staples. We gonna go Carlos Miller. We gonna go, I like Joe Budden too, bro. I gotta go Joe Budden. I'm gonna also go ahead and throw in there, gonna throw in there Say Cheese, man. I like Say Cheese. And then the last one, bro from Chicago, bro. What's the dog name from Chicago?
He be talking about love and stuff.
He be having a bunch of different people like sit on the couch. He was
He still alive?
DJU.
Oh no.
DJU.
Oh, wow.
DJU. DJU.
I've heard that name before.
Yeah,
he was King.
Tune in.
Let me make sure I'm talking about the right person. I believe it is DJU though. He was King Von DJ. DJU.
Another honorable mention, Kevin Hart.
Yeah, DJU TV. Shout out DJU TV. That's my five, bro.
Okay, I'm about to check that out.
For sure. He interviewed a lot of people. So if y'all just type in DJU TV on YouTube, y'all see what I'm talking about. That's my five. Solid.
Alright, go.
Yeah,
You don't gotta be 5.
Alright, mine ain't really 5, and I'm not gonna sit up here and be like I watch every single episode, so I'm not gonna count y'all because not even because I'm on here out of podcast, I actually watch and listen to y'all, right? So this is where I'm gonna go. You're crying. So Love Crystal, y'all ever seen the team or sisters? No, okay, I'm not shy. Alright. Basically, Crystal Renee, she got a podcast called Keep It Positive, Sweetie. So I listen to her, real positive. Got like a whole lot of people in there that you like, okay, cool, what's up? Very inspiring. I always kind of tap in with Jeff Teague. It's not just his podcast, but my bad.
Oh,
Jeff Teague know how to tell a story.
He funny.
He funny. That man know how to tell a story. He know how to poke at himself. Like, he's funny. I used to watch, listen to, they actually have videos. So Kadeem and DeVal, their podcast called Dead Ass. Guys Next Door, which was like Mouse Jones, Tristan Wiles, and I'm about to forget this dude's name. Is another guy, sorry, because he's not like forward facing famous. He's behind the scenes famous, and I forgot his name. No disrespect to him. And then what else did I really tap in? It used to be a podcast called Black Girl Podcast with like Scotty Beam, Gia Peppers, and some other people. Like
that one I've seen.
I feel like that's really it.
That was a good list.
I want to be one of the people like earn at your leisure. Like I watch the videos. I should probably listen to the podcast so we can all be rich and stuff. But
I got turned on to that too by a coworker. She really taps into that. Shout out Maya. Earn Your Leisure. She definitely tapped in and told me to watch that. Motivational videos and stuff. Real quick, Lou Young. Hilarious.
Lou Young is
I had to
hilarious.
throw Lou Young in there because bro is
so funny.
Bro funny, bro. He definitely my top.
But I forgot Jeff Teague. I was just watching this
Jeff
podcast
Teague,
yesterday. I'm like,
I know him and think of more.
Yeah,
I be going crazy.
me in the
going
room,
home
be at
like,
the crib, like,
bro.
hey, why ain't think of that one?
text
Why?
You definitely why you say academics, bro?
Like the Boosie one I can take, even though he a little wild. The academics was crazy though.
You were reaching.
hey,
That was
And he's
crazy.
supposed to be banned on Twitch or whatever now. Like,
hey, look,
He was
he
wild.
said it like nobody said it. We was like,
Okay, yeah, nobody cared. I saw her face though, and I started thinking about everything. I was like,
she was like,
see, they be faking like it's a safe place. They like, yeah, academics, bro. He said he's a serial killer.
gave that eyebrow like,
Noted.
crazy.
Put that in the chat.
But I'm gonna let you rock though, because I mean,
I appreciate
gonna let you
y'all.
rock.
You had it.
They was gonna accept me.
No cap, bro. That's the only way we do around here.
Dang.
We gotta accept you, bro. You part of the team, bro.
I wonder who I'm missing.
You're a brother, bro.
I know it's somebody else, but I'm happy I thought about the 19 keys thing. Y'all tap in the 19 keys, man.
Yeah, we gonna tap in. You sent that video. I watched it.
Yeah.
I watched it.
Yeah, but
I fuck with
you
it.
ain't watching, huh?
What?
No.
No,
they don't care what I be sending.
No,
I
we
send
do.
stuff to the chat all the time. It's okay.
I
It's just-
respond. You don't understand. The chat is crazy because it really. I ain't gonna expose it, but it's like it's crazy stuff that be going on in there, and I just be trying to catch up. I look and I got like 100 text messages, and I be teaching
Oh
like.
my.
No, I be feeling bad for Xavier, bro. 'Cause
For
he
real.
Really,
I be like, he got nothing to do.
Bro,
It's be like, huh? What is this?
He probably got y'all on mute.
He'll chime in like,
I
yeah.
wouldn't be offended. For that. We be having conversations that it honestly deserves a whole nother chat.
No cap. We just gotta put one ass through, bro. Xavier out, man.
But they don't care. I be sending all type of. I just be putting stuff in there. I don't think you should watch a whole 50-minute video I seen you.
But at least a
But
little.
just click is you.
That's the intro at least.
Skip, bro. Skip to the middle. See what's. Skip something.
That be me though. I be seeing stuff like I be like, y'all should watch this. I'll be like, y'all watch it. Oh, okay. Don't get back to me. I'll be like, okay, cool.
You're like, yeah.
It was inspiring. I just thought I was helping you out.
All my stuff don't be inspiring. Okay. I be having fun with it. Okay.
I do
That's
think
what you're supposed to be like.
inspiring stuff like.
Nah.
All right, gang. So film, like film.
Film, Michael, not phlegm.
Wait, hold on now.
Wow.
No, I was
Not phlegm.
I did not expect to lean that far over, bro. I thought it was a little bit more cushion.
No,
They're on the floor.
it was
Clean on
gonna
the
pick
floor.
up. The
Clean on the
props was
floor.
gonna.
Anyway, my fault. Are you good?
I'm good.
Great.
I ain't go down. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier.
But yeah, that messed me up.
Clip.
Fool. That's sad. Crazy work. What were we even talking about, bro? I just
Film.
forgot.
You said phlegm.
Film. I cannot say it.
It's all right.
I can't say it.
Yeah.
What is your favorite type of film? Genre. Film genre.
If it's not a documentary, that's hard.
I knew it was like a documentary.
It would be like, dang, I do like action, but I guess that's kind of a lie because if I tell you my favorite films, you're gonna be like, you lying, that's not action. So I would say like basketball-esque in rom-coms. Cause like I love loving basketball. He got game. Like clearly, I said I like Hoop Dreams. I like Sunset Park.
Okay.
I like Brown Sugar.
I
did
was
like
gonna
Waiting
name a few.
Exhale.
So you're a rom-com type of guy.
Yeah, like it'd be cute. People fall in love at the end, throwing a little laughter here and there. Like yeah.
I had a phase where I like watched as many as possible. I feel you. I can agree.
So with that, what's
Y'all not going? I just go.
I mean, my favorite genre is probably between documentary and horror. It's like right on the line.
Yeah, I go horror and action.
Yeah,
That's
It's-
me.
horror.
It's this streaming thing called Black Flicks. It's FL.
Yeah.
You should just. It's
Can't get them out. That word to get to you guys. Flex.
It's FLIX. Just type it in. They got like a whole bunch of horror movies. I didn't say they just watch thing on
I'm gonna tap in with them.
So let me ask you, who's your favorite actor or actress?
Ooh, that's good. I'm gonna have to go old school, Sidney Poitier. Cause I love Raisin in the Sun. I think he did his big one forever. I hate that they even tried to remake it. That pissed me off so bad. And then actress, dang, let me really an actress that that's hard. Cause I don't wanna. It's like I want to say Sanaa Lathan because I've watched majority of her stuff based on what I said or what I consider my favorites. So I'll just go with Sanaa Lathan. I'm not gonna sit up here and say somebody else because I can't really be like, oh my gosh, they're so phenomenal. Like there's plenty of great actresses.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I actually can say I actually am a favorite all day. You know how some people are like, oh, this is my favorite actor, but none of their movies is your favorite movie. So are you sure that's your favorite actor?
No, for real. It's kind of like rappers or music. Makes sense. Y'all got favorite art actors and actresses?
Denzel Washington.
I knew you was gonna say that. That's what come on. I was say.
I mean, especially because you just said the favorite movie thing. Like a lot of my,
that makes sense.
because American Gangster is like one of my favorite movies all time, easily.
Top tier genre.
And then like he got The Man on Fire. He got Deja Vu.
You watch Hurricane?
No.
I don't know if it's supposed to be, but it's on YouTube. I started it and I stopped. It's kind of long.
Check it out. I did see like Fences. I like that one too.
Yeah, nah,
I did good in there.
And they're crying.
Yeah, I went to the theater for that.
Yeah, he got too many films. And then an actress. The only person that's like, it's like Jada Pinkett, but like, let me think a little bit. I'm gonna go Jada Pinkett for the moment.
Okay.
Save us some time. I'm in my Google while y'all talking.
Definitely go back and fact check. What about you?
Man, actor, yeah, Denzel is Leonardo DiCaprio.
I'm not gonna lie, that was my pick.
Yeah, no, it's too many bangers, man. Like
Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, Wolf of
Man,
Wall Street.
that was the one
Great
right
Gatsby.
That was the one for sure.
And then actress,
Shutter Island.
Shutter Island.
Stop.
actress though, that's I don't know. That's tough. Yeah, I don't know. Come back to me.
Actress, I'm going Angela Bassett.
Okay.
Okay.
Boys in the Hood.
Tina.
Wow.
Okay, I'm
Lawrence
going
Fishburne.
Angela Bassett.
Oh, why didn't I think of Angela?
I immediately pictured Black Panther just.
Come on, bro. Like, she's literally the one. Like, I'm not gonna lie. She's that lady. Angela Bassett. I said Leonardo for my actor, but as I sit here and think, I'm gonna switch that off. I'm gonna go with. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm going Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, no, Eddie go crazy.
I can see
I'm
that.
going Eddie Murphy, bro.
Clean.
I mean,
Facts.
Beverly Hills.
Come on, bro. Eddie Murphy.
I mean,
I just, like, you put it in my head, and I was like, favorite movies, and then your favorite actor. I'm like, gotta be Eddie Murphy.
God, right. Like,
Dude, come on, bro.
his man, his role was crazy.
Harlem Nights. No, he wasn't in Hood. He was in Harlem
Yeah,
Nights.
it was crazy.
It's just the fact that he can switch back and forth. He know how to make family-friendly movies, action films, and just be like a funny adult person. Like, cause even what is it? Is it Pluto? Is that Pluto? I don't know. That's Pluto. Where it's like the club Marsh. Oh dang, I can't even Google it. I'm gonna get back to y'all. It's Pluto or something like
With
that.
Eddie Murphy?
Yeah, it's like Pluto journey, Pluto thing, and then outer space, and it's a club.
I know what you. That was like
But
one of
I think
his
it was
weakest
considered-
movies, though.
I like
The
the
Adventures
movie.
of Pluto Nash.
Yeah, but like people think it's weak.
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah,
a flop, but
they
I
said
like
it was a
that
flop,
movie.
but it's always a movie that, like, I've
Yeah,
come to
you-
realize, like, when you watching a movie, you can't really pay attention to what the critics be saying.
Yeah, you
It's more important than, like, to me, like, what the audience say about the movie. So, like, it's a lot of movies that suck to other people, but to me,
But also, like, once you engulf yourself in entertainment and you look at the history and stuff, you'll realize that sometimes things aren't advertised properly. Like, for example, one of my favorite directors is Robert Townsend. He'll talk about the 5 heartbeats. He did a documentary about the 5 heartbeats. Technically, the 5 heartbeats flopped. Technically, it flopped. And he kind of said some of the reasoning, the marketing, and all that kind of stuff. But the 5 heartbeats is considered a classic to pretty much everybody.
the black community especially, that's, man.
And then the other thing is my guy from City High. The guy from City High, the other guy from City High who was also in Sister Act. He talked about Sister Act 2 and he basically said technically Sister Act 2 was a flop too. Based on like the numbers. It was technically supposed to be a flop. But we all don't, Sister Act 2 was not a flop. Like they about to make another Sister Act. Like,
So it's like they doing something. So, you know, I think
Ask my mom if it's a flop.
right. Ask my household.
Yeah,
What they think about the 5 heartbeats.
it went platinum where I'm at. Like,
on the real.
Triple platinum.
Gotta ask her where I'm from. No, yeah, that's crazy.
Y'all think this is a good time to go ahead and do a rapid fire?
Yeah.
Who want to set the timer?
Sounds rapid.
Or you want to ask him? You want to ask him and I'll set the timer?
I got the timer.
No, you asked
I got
this
the
time.
All right.
He got the timer too. I can sit out.
What is
Let's
this?
do
What
60
is this?
seconds.
Also, Denzel Washington did lean on me. Come on, bro.
And what's the other movie? What's the other movie?
are you sure
You said this and Washington did.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I'm
Sorry.
We moving on. Take it out.
Hey, nah.
We're not gonna take it out though because
Ron
Because we don't take the
Carter.
fall out. We ain't take it
no.
out.
Because we didn't take the pause out.
We didn't take the fall out.
We didn't take the pause out.
Denzel did do some type
What's
of
the
school
other movie, though?
Keep
He
looking.
did.
Y'all know who I was picturing.
Morgan Freeman.
Y'all know who
He
this is.
said Denzel.
Yeah. I was like, buddy, that's not Denzel.
That's how cold I thought he
Buddy, that's not him.
Buddy, that's
is. Who is
Morgan.
that guy?
That's Morgan.
I was like, was he in school?
more. That's the other guy. That's the guy that's been old
That's the
forever.
other guy, Morgan.
Who is
All
that guy?
right. We're going to do the rapid fire.
All right.
You ready? You got the
Yeah, I
timer?
got it ready.
Okay.
All right. And go. What is your job title?
Filmmaker, social strategist, podcaster.
What is your favorite month?
January, Aquarius game.
What is your favorite food?
Fries.
What is your favorite word?
Shit. Yeah, that was
What is your favorite season?
definitely summer.
And what is your favorite dessert?
Ooh, cheesecake. Yeah, take me Cheesecake Factory.
What is your favorite breakfast?
Bacon, sausage. Both of them.
Okay. What word do you hate hearing?
Shit, 50-50. Like, I'm like, oh, is that word? I'm tired of hearing all that.
Best
What word
answer.
do you have a hard time pronouncing?
Oh, like napkin in specific.
Okay.
Okay, then.
What is your favorite store?
Ooh,
Concept.
Goodwill.
Who is your hero?
Shoot, God, Jesus.
What is your favorite pastime?
Basketball. That's a pastime, right?
That is a pastime. It's basketball.
Well, you beat the time.
Great job.
So you won.
So you hoop. The shirt ain't just for show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Real baller.
We got a certified sharpshooter over here.
All right, so if y'all are cool, I just have one question.
Go for it, bro.
You gonna like this one? Drake or Kendrick?
Y'all gotta
We gotta
retire
retire.
this.
We gonna retire.
I actually think we can start with a new one today.
What's the new
I
one?
mean, I'll answer
J.
it
Cole or
still.
Wale.
I can't see any.
Mike, get your,
What is we doing with these? Exactly. What is that going on?
don't look at Adams.
It's real serious.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna like my answer.
J.
for
Cole
real.
or Wale?
I'll even answer the Drake and Kendrick too. What is the what am I doing?
I don't really know the criteria.
There's no criteria.
Yeah, there's no.
It's opinionated.
Personal. Yeah.
All right, so I'll talk about Drake and Kendrick. As far as like the beef or whatever, Kendrick definitely, won. I enjoyed his songs the most. Now, as far as like what am I gonna put on first, like what am I listening to? Yeah, I'll probably put on Drake before Kendrick. And I know some people be like because we actually have made like a short film based on Good Kid, Mad City, right? Whatever. I still fuck with Kendrick. Like I definitely fuck with Kendrick. He's a great performer. I've seen both of them perform. It's just like. Kendrick is cool, like Drake is cool. It's just that I feel as though Drake has mass-produced music a little longer. So of course, there's more songs that I gravitate towards. And I mean, Drake done said my school up in his music.
So you're picking Drake.
Yeah, like as far as Drake, yeah, I'm gonna probably put on Drake before I put on Kendrick. Yeah. But I'm not saying that Drake is. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Drake is a better lyricist than Kendrick Lamar. K-Dot. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying me as a human being, I most likely am going to put on Drake before I put on Kendrick. I know music,
Like
and
most
I fucks
people.
with Kendrick. But we know.
Man, thanks for
All right. The real meat and potatoes here.
Is this hard too?
This is serious. Look at us.
Wale and Cole.
This is my thing about comparing people that can't really be compared, and I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean that in all positivity.
Sure about that? Oh, I know how you meant it.
He said, I heard you.
They are not the same type of artists. I am a person who had Drake CDs. I mean, not Drake CDs. Well, yeah, Drake CDs too, but J. Cole CDs and Wale CDs. Who am I putting on first? It depends on how I feel, because I really was like ambitious, illest bitch alive, realest bitch alive. Breakup song, all that kind of stuff. But I premeditated murder. No offense to J. Cole. And then, am I the only person? It was like a hidden mixtape that used to be on the Piff, and it had premeditated murder and some other couple of songs that like the mixtape don't really exist. So I don't know if it was like a fan.
Friday Night Lights.
No, it's not that.
that.
And the crazy
That's
thing
what
is,
it's
there's
talking
only one other person that I've seen publicly address this, and it was Sweetie. She said in another interview, she was talking about this mixtape, and I remember it as well. And I had burned it onto a CD, and somebody broke it. But it did not have a name. Like it wasn't Friday Night Lights. I don't remember what the name was. It was premeditated murder was on there. If I ever meet J. Cole, I'm going to ask him this, like for real. Because I don't know if like a DJ had put, because the Piff, like DJ, it could be DJ mixtapes, but it was all J. Cole's music. And premeditated murder and some other songs on there, but a lot of stuff is not on. It's not on Friday Night Lights. It's not on the other ones. So that's why when people, I'm like, nah, it's not Friday Night Lights, y'all.
I ain't gonna.
But I'm gonna go with J. Cole off rip. I love J. Cole. Like I know people not going to hear this, but J. Cole is an Aquarius, so I rock with Aquarius.
See, that's Wale's a Virgo. So if we're gonna do that, then yeah.
Also, like A Dollar to Dream. I really just like how I do love J. Cole's like overall story and history, because that stuff do be meaning something to me. But his music, I like his evolution. Even though when he first came out as an artist, the type of music he was doing. Let me say this: once he branched into what we consider mainstream, that was not the kind of music he wanted to do. And then he fixed himself to be who he wants to be, just like how he was dressing and stuff. So I think that also goes back to influence, because I'm not going to say people aren't influenced, but they are. Like, we look at Domani, we look at Cordays, like, y'all not J. Cole, but you can see that y'all probably listen to J. Cole growing up and stuff like that. We know J. Cole listens to Nas and all that other kind of stuff. But I'm definitely going to rock with J. Cole because that's who I'm probably going to put on and want to listen to and rock with. And I like how he does his lyricism. But I will say Wale is still like a lyricist.
To be clear, I think Wale is one of the best lyricists in general. Just period.
I mean, I think Wale doesn't get appreciated enough, but as long as your fans mess with you, I think that's all that matters.
But we picking J. Cole over here.
Nope, they do. You got me, Wale. Shout out to you, my boy. Big Wale fan, man.
I like them both.
I like them both. This guy.
Nice
I
guy.
won't pick. There's always one.
They say, I got $1 million for you. You got to pick one. You just going to say, I like them both?
I would pick Wale.
Thank you. You're like,
Pick me up, fella.
I like J. Cole, but like I'm not the biggest J. Cole fan.
Yeah.
And I think I'm not saying like he weak or nothing, but like I don't run to go put on a J. Cole.
Okay, so y'all going to support him at his tour? Y'all going to see Wale?
I was actually supposed to see Wale when he was in Minnesota, but niggas was going through things with the OG, so yeah, that couldn't happen. But it was planned. That was supposed to be in the works.
Okay.
So, but yeah, shout out Wale, man.
Shout out Wale.
And J. Cole.
And J. Cole. Shout out both of them.
Come on
Great
the
lyrics.
podcast.
Come on the podcast.
For one time.
Love it. Just
one
once.
time I'm going to ask
Both.
you. Can y'all please comment y'all answers on this one? Please.
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 It would be
Whoever comments,
Y'all got
even
tickets?
if you never commented before, make it a thing. Just this one time.
Y'all giving away tickets?
You know what?
We're giving away tickets to
What you gonna do?
watching us
Like,
again.
look, we can do something.
Lunch?
I don't mind giving away something.
Lunch?
We can give
How about
away
Lunch. We can do lunch.
We can do lunch.
We're gonna do the first person to comment, or
No.
how we gonna do it?
Randomizer.
Randomizer.
Yeah.
So everybody comment, and we gonna randomize it.
Don't let it be 100 comments out of nowhere now.
Overdo it. I mean, if it is, only one of y'all gonna win. So
No,
make it 100
I'm
comments.
saying it don't be that many comments. So if it's 100 now, I'm gonna be kind
We
of.
gonna need them 100 the next time.
I'm gonna need a fade too.
Feel me? Fade is crazy. The fade
Someone's
is
gotta
wild.
talk.
Comment for real, y'all. J. Cole or Wale? I need that.
We need
I need that because we know J. Cole's gonna win.
Whatever. It is what it is.
Anyway, go ahead.
It is what it is. No one cares. But
He said my mind's made up.
you know what we're rocking with. Anyway, this was a great vibe, man. This was episode 21 of the Table Podcast. We had the homie Angelica Marie George on here.
21.
Director, rapper, Milwaukee and ATL resident. At the same time. Same time. At the same time. But yeah, anyway, she was on here. She spread a lot of love and positivity, man. She dropped a lot of gems for y'all. Follow her on all her socials. She says she's going to be around the city for a little bit. So I think y'all might be seeing her a little bit more, hopefully, maybe.
Yeah, I come fly by.
Come on, man. You know what I mean? But she was here. We were here. We did it again. Your homie Mike.
Keys.
Low key. You know what I mean? We out. Table Podcast. Salute, y'all.
Bye. Hey, it's your girl Angelica Marie George, and I am on the Table Podcast. What's up? It's your girl Angelica Marie George, and I just wrapped up a great episode on the Table Podcast. What's up? It's me, your girl Angelica Marie, and I was just on the episode of the Table Podcast. What's up?